Hello friends, welcome to our channel BSc Agriculture. If you are coming to our channel for the first time, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let's move to the video. In this video we are going to see about fundamentals of agronomy and agricultural heritage. I am going to cover Unit 5 and the lecture topic is irrigation and the time and method, modern techniques of irrigation as well as drainage and its importance. So while saying what is irrigation, irrigation is just an artificial application of water to the crop fields. So while saying the time of irrigation, there are several approaches to decide in which time we are needed to apply water. So while seeing the different approaches of irrigation, the first one is soil moisture depletion approach and climatological approach, critical stage approach. So these are some of the approaches. So on the next topic is irrigation intervals. So while seeing irrigation interval is nothing but the number of days between two irrigation. So the number of days or how many days are the difference between or the time gap between the two irrigations is known as irrigation interval. So and the different irrigation methods. So there are in surface irrigation there are three methods: border irrigation, check row basin irrigation as well as furrow irrigation, and the second one is subsurface irrigation. So and the third one is pressurized irrigation or modern irrigation. We can also name it as modern irrigation. I will tell it in later slides. So while seeing border irrigation, so border irrigation is most or moderately suitable in moderately low to moderately high infiltrated soil. So it can be used for all close growing crops except rice. So border irrigation can be used for all crops except rice. So the advantages of border irrigation are there is a uniform distribution of water as well as high water application efficiencies are possible in the border irrigation. So the large irrigation streams can be used effectively. So and the second one is check basin irrigation. While seeing its suitability, soils have moderate to low or slow infiltration rates can be used as well as it can be used or adapted to grain and fodder crops in heavy soil. So while seeing what are the advantages, check basins are useful when the soil is more applicable or leachy in salts to remove the salts. So and the high water application and distributed efficiency are higher in check basin irrigation. So while seeing what are the limitations of check basin irrigation, so the labor requirement for this type of irrigation is said to be higher, as well as furrow irrigation. So the adaptability is it can be used for wide row space crops like vegetables. So and also it can be suitable for maize, sorghum, sugarcane, cotton, tobacco, groundnut and potato. So it is mostly suitable for all soils except sandy soils. So while seeing what are the advantages, the labor requirement and land preparation for this type of irrigation is reduced compared to check basin irrigation. The wastage of water is less in furrow irrigation. So and the second is subsurface irrigation. So subsurface irrigation is nothing but the underground field trench which is laid below 15 to 30 meter apart from the water streams. So where this irrigation is done. So while seeing the advantages of subsurface irrigation, the minimum water requirement for rising crops as well as the minimum evaporation and deep percolation losses is done in the subsurface irrigation. So as well as the disadvantages is there can be a cause of water lodging in any part of the field, and it also higher cost for subsurface irrigation compared to surface irrigation. So and the modern techniques of irrigation, which is a pressurized irrigation, there are two techniques. One is drip irrigation system as well as sprinkler irrigation system. So I have already told you it can also be termed as pressurized system of irrigation. So while seeing what are the advantages of this pressurized system of irrigation, it can able to save the water up to 30 to 35 40% compared to surface irrigation methods. So even distribution of fertilizers and avoids wastage of fertilizers through pressurized or modern system of irrigation. So suitable for undulating topographies, example slopy lands. It can be suitable in all places, especially even in the slopy lands. So and also reduces erosion by water. And when seeing what are the disadvantages of this modern techniques of irrigation, so there is a high initial cost and the efficiency is affected by wind. Why? As well as the higher evaporation losses in during the spraying of water is done. So and the final part of this lecture is drainage. Drainage is nothing but the process of removal of water from the soil which is irrigated in excess. So the drainage problems which are used to come through in the process are excessive use of water, as well as seepage of canal laterals or ditches, and internal stratification or irrigated soils, as well as low-lying areas. So while saying what are the types of drainages, there are two forms of drainages. One is surface drainage and the second one is subsurface drainage or underground drainage. So while saying what are the benefits of drainage, it used to provide better environment for plant growth, because the over irrigated fields leads to lodging as well as decaying of roots. So by having a drainage system, it can be able to provide the plant a better environment for its growth. So the depth of the plant rooting is increased, hence have larger rooting system due to drainage system. Having a proper drainage in the field, it also helps in improve the soil structure as well as infiltration rates of soil and reduces soil erosion in our fields. So I have given the lecture videos in the description, so like my video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to BSc Agriculture and hit the bell icon to get the regular updates. So thanks for watching the video. Thank you.